in less than 3 hours, Prime Minister Modi is set to chair the key all-party meet with leaders from the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Ahead of the meeting, both BJP and Congress are chairing internal meetings with their J&K leaders, while focus of the all-party meet is to bolster political processes in the region. Gupkar Alliance have in fact made it clear that their stand as far as abrogation of Article 370 is concerned, they are not going to compromise on the stand on Article 370. Now, this is the first major outreach by the centre to all J&K political leaders since the abrogation in 2019.
काफ़ी देर बाद जब से ये राज्यपाल शासन लगा है तो क्रिटिकल गतिविधियों में कमी आई थी। मुझे लगता है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी की इस पहल के साथ एक नई उम्मीद जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों में जागेगी।
जम्मू कश्मीर की जो ऑल पार्टीज मीटिंग बुलाई गई है उसको वेलकम करते हैं और जहां जम्मू कश्मीर के आम नागरिक जो हैं उसको वेलकम करते हैं कि जम्मू कश्मीर की जो उम्मीद है, जो नई आशा है, जो नई किरण खिलेगी, तो ये उम्मीदें हैं लोगों को कि हम प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब से मिलेंगे तो उससे अच्छे रिजल्ट आएंगे और जहां जो हालात जम्मू कश्मीर में पिछले 30 साल से जो ख़राब हालात हैं उनके लिए कुछ न कुछ समाधान निकलेगा।
Let me go across to my colleague Ayushman, who is tracking all the developments from the national capital. Ayushman, in about 3 hours from now, we expect that this meeting is going to start between J&K political leaders and the Prime Minister and several other union ministers who are expected to be present for this meeting. It's, of course, a key meeting, the first major outreach which is being made by the centre to the Jammu and Kashmir political leaders, several of them already in Delhi. And they have, in fact, though the Gupkar Alliance members, of course, they have essentially said already that their stand on Article 370, that's not going to change. Whereas on the other hand, we can see that the centre is also making its own efforts. Yesterday, there was a meeting, a delimitation meet held by the Election Commissioner with all the DCs in J&K. So while the centre seems to be keen in a way to set the process rolling as far as delimitation exercise is concerned, that might lead to an election in the near future. On the other hand, we of course see that there are going to be sticky issues because the Gupkar Alliance in a way have made their stand clear even ahead of the meet.
Yes, Tanima, in fact, we are right now at Jammu Kashmir House in the national capital, where behind me we're all awaiting for the arrival of Mehbooba Mufti, the former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir. She is staying out here, and we've been told that in a short while from now, former CM of Jammu Kashmir, Farooq Abdullah, may also come here. The agenda is clear from the parties who are the part of the Gupkar Alliance that the restoration or the discussion on the abrogation of Article 370 will definitely be there. But the centre has made it clear that there is no singular agenda on which the Prime Minister is going to speak to the leaders. There are several things, like you pointed out, the Delimitation Commission's meeting. Yesterday, the Election Commission held the meeting with the DCs in which the proper planning to chalk out 7 constituencies out of the 83 based on the geographical existence and also the population-wise index was discussed. How soon the constituencies are going to come in place is something that has to be seen. But in the coming days, the Delimitation Commission is also will be given the roadmap for that. So today, an important meeting is there where the leaders of Jammu and Kashmir, almost 14 leaders of the Jammu and Kashmir are going to be there, and the parties before that are also holding the internal meet as to what has to be raked up in the meeting with the Prime Minister.
That's right. We'll, of course, be tracking all the updates with you, Ayushman, on this as it's just a few hours left. We've already seen that the BJP leaders, J&K leaders who are in Delhi, they are having a meeting with JP Nadda, the BJP state president, the BJP national president rather. We've also seen that Ghulam Nabi Azad from the Congress is chairing an internal meeting with J&K Congress leaders. So all these hectic parleys are happening in the run-up to the all-party meeting between PM and the J&K leaders.